So welcome to this call, community call, circle call. So thank you. And so now I start. So hope you're able to see this. So always start with the VMC, vision, mission, and core values. So for you to land your target job, dream job, etc. So how beautiful it is if you're able to showcase your vision, mission, you are in a mission. So, and this is my mission statement. So you can stand tall amongst tall. So vision is all about seeing and thinking. Vision is all about seeing and thinking. And so every engineering youth lives up to their full potential. It can be even an impossible task, impossible opportunity. So vision is all about seeing and thinking. And mission is about accomplishing it. So accomplishing it. So mission to help 1 lakh engineers unleash potential and grow in careers and develop as committed subject matter experts. So everybody has got potential, but how many of them know what is their potential? How many of them know what is their potential? Just like when you remove the unwanted portion of a rock, it turns into an artifact pleasing to the eyes. Similarly, when you remove the unwanted portion of a wood, it brings music to the ears. So everything is about removing the distractions and deviations and unleash your potential. Your inner cleans leads to outer shine. How many of you know that? Your inner clean leads to outer shine. So mission to help 1 lakh engineers unleash potential and grow in careers and develop a community of subject matter experts, building your brand, a career brand, performance brand, etc. Core values. So, and how, if you're able to demonstrate your core values in your various projects and then and reaffirm them in your interview, etc., LinkedIn profile, how beautiful it is. You can stand tall amongst tall. Be passionate for performance. That's the first one. So core values are core to you. So, and this will protect you from you. One day you will become rich and famous. So today you may be struggling, but one day you'll become rich and famous. And that time, your core values will protect you from you. You have seen a lot of influencers. So who have become famous but have fallen from that pedestal, from that position, because either they have not adhered to the core values or do not have the core values. And hence, so you should have your core values. Welcome, Krishna. Fine. So these are the core values will protect you from you. Core values will protect you from you. And the first one being passionate for performance, give you a 200%. So for you, those of you eyeing for promotion, so just meeting the objectives will not get you promoted. You have to exceed. Similarly, on your job search, etc. So clarity. So clarity is a congruence of what goes on in your head, what you speak, and what you do. If there is no congruence, there is a confusion, and hence you will not be able to get things done. So communication is not the eloquence of speech. Communication is not the eloquence of speech. It is a congruence. What goes on in your head, what you speak, and what you do. So another golden triangle is know, learn, and implement. Know, learn, and implement. Fortune is in implementation. Knowledge is available everywhere. Google, YouTube, etc. Free knowledge is available everywhere. Then why do people complain? I'm not getting interview calls. I'm not getting job offers. I'm stuck. I'm not growing. The problem is in implementation. It is not, problem is not in Google, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc. The problem is in implementation. So fortune is in implementation. Knowledge is available everywhere. So another golden triangle is know, learn, and implement. So focus is more valuable than time, money, and energy put together. So when you know where to focus, where you invest your time, invest your energy, invest your money, so then it will give results. Otherwise, you'll be complaining what I've done whole day long. I've been busy throughout the day, but not being productive, not being efficient, etc. So because your whole day is getting distracted by low valued deviations instead of high priority actions, HPA. So HPA should be greater than LVD, low value distractions. You will be busy throughout the day, but in the end of the day, what have I done? So be focused. So laser beam focused on your goals, your KPIs, your objectives, etc., and not getting distracted and deviated. Contribute. Contribute is one of the core values. Contribute to environment and society. You have been, so when you contribute, you will get from the universe in a manner that you will never believe. So this is the truth. So contribute need not be contribute in terms of money. It can be contribute by your mere presence, mere words, mere talk, etc. You can contribute in many ways, not just your money, but you can contribute. When you contribute, universe will give back to you in a manner that you yourself will be surprised. Humble. Have audacious goal, but yet humble to the ground. 12 comes month. So have audacious goal, but still yet be humble to the ground. So Ratan Tata, Narayan Murthy, etc. These are the ones who had audacious goals, but still humble to the ground. So that was, so core values will protect you from you. In this era of distractions and deviations, you have to protect yourself from you. You do not have to worry from the external world. You have to worry about only you. So, so how beautiful it is if you're able to resonate, if you're able to tell this in your interview, in your projects, if you tell about your mission, and then how beautifully you connect the dots with your core values, you will definitely stand tall amongst all. So gone are the days that mission, vision are limited to organizations, but these days individuals also. It is applicable. Welcome, Manoj. So, and core values will protect you from you. One day you'll become rich and famous. You have seen many influencers who have fallen after a risen, after rising heights. When that time the fall will be very hard. So, but if they're able to, if they have forgotten the core values, then they will bounce back. But if they do not have core values, then then the fall is very hard. So, so success stories. So another repeated success story. So she's also not there. So she has got an interview call. So once she gets the job offer, the name will be revealed. Revealed. So earlier struggling, but now two back-to-back calls, two different organizations, and hopefully she will be able to crack of a community member, but she's not there today. Fine. If anybody has got success stories, so can tell. Success story is not about getting the job offer, getting promotion, etc. Even the small steps, small steps. Okay, you today I have made a banner. I like the banner, the LinkedIn banner. So today I have modified my resume. Now my score is about 78. These are the small steps. Step that will give you the internal motivation, intrinsic motivation. So that will propel you to take actions, because continue the momentum to get the small success stories. Okay, reaching the Hall of Fame, getting a job, offer, promotion, elevation, leadership roles. Fine, that's fine. but it all starts with what three actions that you do today. Three big goals of 2025 will be achieved when you take three small actions today. What are the three things that you do today that will help you to achieve three things in this week, three things in this month, three goals of this quarter, and three big goals of 2025, whether it's a career goal, health goal, relationship goal, finance goal, etc. So it all starts with what you do today, what have you learned, and what you can be done better, and what you will stop doing. So if anybody has got any other success story other than that, so you can unmute. I think you will be able to unmute. Or if you want, yes, you can unmute. Fine. I will tell. Now I'll be sharing a form. Do fill up your career challenges and form. Also this LinkedIn score. I'll be just sharing in the chat box. Do mention your challenges. You brief about yourself. Meanwhile, this form has been shared through email. I will answer that. Or you can ask also orally. Meanwhile, I share the form. So it will give you your profile score, LinkedIn profile, and also submit your aspirations and challenges, brief about your educational background, etc. So now I've shared the form. The chat box. So do click on and submit. And meanwhile, I will answer the others who have already replied based upon. So Jayant Savan, so he's also not there today. So Metro City, mechanical engineering. So SCM purchase is from SCM purchase. And so is a people manager with reportees. And so what is the biggest challenge? So low salary, he wants to become a president. And what are the, so new job, new role, low opportunities. So actually it's all about abundance of opportunities. So do not think that there are low opportunities. It's abundance. It's a whole journey is about the mindset change from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, abundance mindset. So everything is all about how you see the things. When people think that there are no scarce opportunities, how can you find abundance? How this all about abundance. So he's not there today. Jayant Savant. Okay, submitted the form, but not attended. Okay, fine. Want to be a president and low opportunities. But so what I already mentioned that opportunities are abundant. So Vishnu Kumar Reddy. So he's also not there. He submitted the form. So it's a postgraduate MBA, FinTech. No calls and people asking immediate joiner. So no calls and people asking. So if you are chasing a recruiter will be interested if you can join by 9:30 tonight. That's what recruiter is interested in. HR will always say that budget problem, but please do not chase recruiters and HR alone. Connect to hiring managers. Because hiring manager could go to any extent. He will wait for 90 days and he will also go to his boss or his boss to get the budget approval if you are the right candidate. So means if you are not getting the calls, then if they're asking, then most probably only recruiters are calling you, etc. But instead of them, so connect to hiring managers so that they will, if they find value, then they will go to any extent, any extent. So aspirations, become a team leader. So that is what. So connect to hiring managers. So B. Vishnukumar Reddy, Vadepalli Murani. Vadepalli Murani. So he's a fresher. So if you're a fresher, it's all about your energy and enthusiasm, having all-star profiles, etc., showcasing your. It's all about your energy and enthusiasm that resume is your energy. Interviews bi-directional transfer of energy. And what is the challenge? How to get selected in interviews? Not very clear whether you are getting interview calls, not getting. So what I understand is you are getting interview calls, attending interview calls, but not getting the job offer. So interview is all about two things. What is it for me and what is it for them? What is the value that you bring to them? Most people tell me about yourself when they ask the question, they tell about themselves, but that is not what they're expecting. What they expect is what you can do for us. What is it for me? What is it for them? So interviews about. So most people are desperate in the interview. That leads to nervousness. If I miss this chance or golden chance, I will miss. But instead of being desperate, show your confidence. I am here to solve your big problems. I am here to with my skills, with my level of the skills, with my expertise, etc. I'm here to solve your big problems. The acute the problem that you solved, obtuse can be your rise in the organization, network, etc. It is all about the 4C square. And 4C square interview is all about the 4C square. So let me run that 4C square. Interviews about the 4C square. So let me run that. Thanks for the question, but he's also not there. Hope you're able to see my screen. So the first C square is crystal clarity. Why should you get the job? What is it for me? And why should they hire you? What is it for them? That's the most important. Clarity should be there. Why should they hire you? Why should you be given the chance? So what is it for me and what is it for them? Interview is about value you bring to them. Tell me about yourself. It's not just about yourself, but what you can do to them. So these are the using the tools. What is it for me and what is it for them? The quantifiable results, the impact. So is all about the impact and influence. So what is that with your skill levels, your expertise, effectiveness? How can you impact? What is the change that you are able to bring? The second C square is conscious connections. As I mentioned, you have so connect to the hiring manager, not just recruiter or HR. Yes, you can connect to them, but hiring manager, get connected to the interview panel before the interview, during the interview, and post interview, and increase the recall value with hundreds of people attend the interview. So how can you be the person that they recall your name, etc. Conscious connections using the tool, etc. They get connected to the people in the target organization. So get connected. So confident conversation. So as I mentioned, resume is your energy, interview is a bi-directional transfer of energy. So here the bi-directional transfer of energy take place during your interview, sell your ability, capability, your credibility, get them hooked. And most important thing is tell them not just your past performance, your future potential, and also what you can do rather than what you have done. So once they're convinced about what you can do and what is your potential, then the chance of you getting selected in the interview is very high. So get them hooked with the future potential and not mere past performance. And so confident conversation, when the person whom you're connected, whom you during on the LinkedIn, etc., and he asks you for a conversation that turns out to be interview, how beautiful it is. How beautiful it is, that process of being the lone person in the interview process, beating all the competition. So that's all about systems that work and does not allow you to fail. And, and that's about the confident conversation. The third C square is a confident conversation. And fourth is conversion and closing. So a negotiation is about raising the thermostat, raising the value that you bring. Value you bring is all about, it's all about directly proportional, the value, and you can raise your, not just your salary, you can ask for your sponsorship for your higher education, etc. So, and job in target organization. So this is the 4C square, and job in target organization Adani connects. And from you can move from a senior engineer to senior manager. Of course, it's elevation, it's not just a job. So, so another success story, another, what is it for me? What is it for them? Another target organization, another keywords, another expertise and effectiveness. 4C square is common, and job in target organization, reliance, Infocom. So thank you for that question. Right. So now let me. So that was Vaddepalli is also not there. Vaddepalli Murani, Diksha, Diksha. So I want to have a own startup. Okay, this is not related. Not getting opportunities to showcase my skills. So she wants to go to entrepreneur line. Well, fine. So Uday Bhaskar is also not there. Fine. Okay. Okay, we have got submissions today. Krishna A. So Krishna A, people manager. Okay, you have people manager with report is salary hike less than inflation, no job promotion, network to get big opportunities, connect to right contacts. So since you're here, you can unmute. So I think Krishna, you're here. Can unmute. So what I understand? So network is your net worth. So you can have multiple ways to network. Network known contacts, unknown contacts, little known contacts. And when you're using the right keywords, when you're using the right, then the chance of you connected to the right people. Most people. So network is about first you give value. When you give value, then they will remember you. The whole journey is about remembering you, because you connect to so many people, but how many people you remember? Similarly, when you are connected to say people, how many of them remember you? This is a person. So so it's all about how do you make them remember? Means boosting the. It all starts with one of the thing is boost their ego so that they remember. The biggest thing is, so find out things. Uh, CBDT, character, behavior, desire traits. So over a period of time, what is their character, what is their behavior, what is their desired traits, and then network, so that you network. And most people make the mistake. So when they're looking for a job, etc., so give me a job, give me a referral code, etc. But that's okay, that may be there in the back of the mind, but that is not the first thing that you should ask. First thing, you should make your impact, and then build network. That's all. Network. Be a giver first. So contribute is one of the core values. So contribute. You here, when you contribute, just when you are praising the person, you're making a small contribution. Nothing. You're not spending any amount, etc. Just few words or few lines, whatever it is. You're just, that's one way of contribution. Contribution can be in multiple ways. But here, so as I mentioned, when you contribute, the universe will give back to you in a manner that you will not even believe. So contribute with the right intention. And so follow the VVVP follow formula, value, 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 pitch. Pitch at the fourth instance. It's not at the first instance. This is my resume. Give me. I'm looking for you working in the target organization. Give me so net. So you have mentioned. So your background, computer science, people manage with reportees, no job promotion. So promotion, as I mentioned, when you fit in the next role, so one of the thing is you have to fit for the next role. So promotion is all about fitting the next role. Are you, and also sometimes people not gonna get promoted if you're not developing your N minus one, your team. If you're not developing your N minus one also is in, and and most organizations, what happens is the decision of the promotion is taken by the decision maker and not by your boss or his boss. I've shared this in earlier community call. I'll just mention once I recommended promotion from my teammate. My boss also approved. I filled up the form, what is system, etc. The system, and then my boss also approved it. We were expecting promotion, but then I got a call from HR, country head HR lady, saying that TRS, I was called TRS, Rupesh Joshi, you recommended promotion, but unfortunately we have finalized the quota for your location. So promotion depends on multiple factors, not just your past performance. Most important in promotion is your future potential, what you can do rather than what you have done. Yes. And in this case, Rupesh Joshi was not visible to the decision maker. It was only visible to me and my boss. And unfortunately, not to the decision makers. So I learned the hard way. So similarly, visibility. So what I always say that weightage of performance is only let me open that. Weightage of performance is only 10%. The other things carry the maximum. So weightage of performance is 10%. Your image, your personality, your visibility, your presence, etc. carries much more. So this is as per the pie model. So weightage of performance, most people think that my batting will do the talking, but the weightage of performance is only 10%. Your image, so are you visible? Visibility is not just about selfies and this one is all about your impact. So what are you standing on some purpose? So that's all about your image, your right exposure to the right people, right decision makers in a network, your organization, etc. Are you visible? Are you able to make an impact? Impact. It's so weightage of image and exposure is 90%. So so you mentioned network. So network, yes, network is your net worth. So multiple ways of networking and with the right when you are with the right in. So it all starts with a giver. Most people are they want something without giving and hence they suffer. They continues to suffer. They not know also they blame the whole world. But when you be a giver, whatever manner that you can you will receive it. That's the law of the nature. And again, this thanks to my mentor for this. So to connect to the right context. Yes, when you use the right keywords, yes, you can make multiple connections. Some people, but if they are not relevant to your objective, then it will not help. But when you're using the right contacts, the right keywords, etc., you will be able to connect to the right people. So based upon your objective, my like LinkedIn, 100 million people are there. You can have multiple objective to be on LinkedIn. You can be an influencer, you can be a subject matter expert, you can be for a job search, for a promotion, etc. So it all depends upon your objective. Once your objective is clear, then you can have the right contacts. Yeah. How to add featured section. Fine. So let me open that. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So go to this profile section and go to this recommended and add featured. So then you can put various things, whether you get certificates, you are suppose if you got a YouTube channel, if you got a website, or if you got some medium or whatever it is, you can add certificates, your awards, your whatever thing that is interest for you based upon your uh, objective. What is the objective to be on LinkedIn? Based upon the objective, you can add so that when some person people land. So this is available on the free version as on date, but these days LinkedIn is pushing everybody to premium. Never know when it becomes a part of premium. So featured section is available as on date on the basic version. Hope that is clear.
Yes.
So let me just, what is the other thing that you mentioned? Any other thing is there you can mention since you are here live?
Wanted to understand more about these ATS keywords and making the LinkedIn profile more AI
Just
friendly.
give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. This is low. I'm just put on this. Yeah, please.
Yes, I wanted to understand the ATS keywords so that the LinkedIn profile is more AI friendly. When you apply for jobs on LinkedIn, mostly doesn't get selected because I don't have ATS keywords on the profile and the resume. So, wanted to understand more about that AI going through the profile.
Yeah, yeah. Fine. Okay. Fine. So are you able to see the screen now? What I will do is I will again open that screen. So I'll come to that question. The first thing is, so the ideally, so what is so when what is the objective? You're looking for a, you mentioned promotion, or you're looking for a job or promotion?
Both, because in today's IT world, there is always layoffs and things like that.
Okay,
Anytime, anything can happen.
okay. Uncertainty is a new reality. So,
Yeah, yeah.
so ideally, the score for you to get suppose if you're looking for a job search, so 77 score is a ideal score for you to get. So what do you mean by the 77? So you're see these days these days everybody has got skills, but what differentiates is the level of the skill what they are looking for. So interview your job search is based upon what is it for me and what is it for them. So they are looking for that. Many people have that skill, but are you having the level of the skill? And when you're having the level of the skill, so the chance of you getting the interview call is high. So it is not just possessing the skill these days. Using even chat gpt, everybody can put all the keywords. They can put some, they can extract from chat gpt and paste it on their resume and think that my okay, all the keywords are present, but they're also smart. The other side people, they're also smart. They can evaluate. So what is your level? So what is the level? Have you just copy and pasted from ChatGPT? And then based upon your success stories, etc., your whatever you have mentioned, your LinkedIn profile, or your resume, or whatever it is. So then they will be able to give us level of the score, your level of score. So So, and you similarly, it applies to LinkedIn also. So LinkedIn also follows. And if are you looking for a job in India or outside India? In outside India, they look for SSI score in most of the countries, but in India, SSI score is not there. So they still follow ATS and others. Are you
India,
looking for a
India.
job within India?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So so the SSI score is not required, but your LinkedIn profile. uh, So it is like various keywords based on, so the ranking of this will depend upon the various keywords that you have used in the your title, your about section, your uh, featured section, your experience section, and the quantifiable results, various keywords here. So with quantifiable results and what have you done, what state of change, that what was the earlier stage, how you, what is the impact, and how you're able to influence, whether it's a product, process, people, profit, revenue, or what is the state of change. So that based on that, then your scoring will be high. You can use, are you using job scan, resume worded? These are free tools, and you can use chat gpt also.
No, not yet familiar with these tools.
So, job scan and resume builder are free school, but free tools. But the problem with free tools is, see, they give up to certain extent. Afterwards, then they will say buy. But it is a very costly one. No need of buying. You can use a you use ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT to extract the keywords and then form your achievements, etc., so that you can get a better rank. Hope I've clarified the question.
Yes, yes.
Uh, Any other thing that you mentioned? Fine. And since especially at your level, actually, definitely, actually, instead of so your LinkedIn profile is like a resume. It should be like a resume. So LinkedIn gives an opportunity, especially, and moreover, you're in IT, and so this is a place where you can convert as a website and attract inward. Rather, so outreach is also okay, but how to be an inward so that the right in you have seen that earlier case study where the people come to the profile and then start a conversation, and that turns out to be an interview. And how can you beat the competition and be the lone person in the interview process and get your target job, etc. And not just a job and target organization. And so that happens when you are using the right keywords. This is what my mentees learn. Hope I've answered that question. Fine. And otherwise, I will move to next if that is okay. So Manoj, and you have okay, you have talked about promotion. Okay, earlier. So as I earlier mentioned, promotion is not just your past performance, but also your future potential, and then how you fit to the next role. I will come to that promotion. Also, I think it will be applicable to Manoj also. But actually, see here. So, okay, view it this way. So, from when you will get promoted, means you already doing the next role. So, promotion is not just about your past performance. So, you have to fit into the next role now. That's that one you will get. Then only you will get promoted. Most people do not fill up that form, promotion form, it can be a form, it can be a system, whatever it is, and they do not ask for promotion, do not ask. They're not aware of the. Just I will just show you how one of my mentee. I don't know whether I can be able to show here. Whether this camera will be able to capture. There is an internal system, but he was also not aware. When I pushed him, he asked for that process. I don't know whether it is visible. Unfortunately, it's not in my laptop. Ah. So there is a succession planning. There is a system. In most organizations, they may name it differently. They may name it differently, but there is a there you have to fill up, especially at higher roles. You have to start the initiation of your promotion. It is not that it is there is a system there. You have to fill up the details, not just your past, your potential. You have to fill up, and then there may be various approvals. Your boss, this etc. They each may call it, in this case, it is succession planning, etc. And each may have a different, okay, promotion, elevation, etc. So that is most people do not do. They expect that the promotion past performance. That doesn't happen like that. There's a promotion interview, just like a job. If you're looking for a job, just like there's a promotion interview, there's a JD, there's a job description for promotion within the organization. You have to ask the JD, what is the for that role, what is my requirement? What are the skills that there? What is the skills that I have to get? Okay, presently I have got these skills. So what are the skills required for me to execute that role? So most people do not ask that. Again, depends upon organization to organization. So some may have that process, some may not have that. But in most at least MNCs and big organizations, definitely there's a internal promotion process, which most people, and your appraisal and promotion has to be initiated by you, not HR or boss. Most people expect in most organizations, HR starts the promotion or appraisal process. But appraisal and promotion process has to be initiated by person. Okay, hope that is there. So no interview calls, no job promotion. Similarly, Manoj also same. So promotions when you fit for that role. So continuing on that. Oh, sorry. Promotion is all about leadership and all about whether are you solving the same small problems or are you solving acute problems, so that you get an obtuse rise. It's all about your leadership. So and it's all about your leadership and all more about your influence. So otherwise, people will stuck in office politics, not getting uh, this all about your core influence. So it's influence. How are you able to impact and influence? Promotion is all about, especially even if you're looking for a job, they look for your influence. You can have influence even without title, even without title. So it's all about your, are you showing displaying, are you displaying your leadership characters even without a title? So promotion is all about that. The acute and the problem that you saw on the obtuse can be your rise. So I'll just go through what are the other submissions and what are your career challenges. So you have not mentioned challenges, Manoj. So aspiration is to lead large team. Uh, so no promotion, no interview calls, no promotion. The higher number of success stories, especially at when you are having a number of years experience, the number of success stories should be high. And not only the number of success stories, the impact of the success stories. And moreover, at a senior level, you should talk of the language of the leaders. So vision, mission, core values. I begin always this community call with vision, mission. Similarly, in your interview, whether it's a promotion interview, job interview. So are you talking the language of the leaders? Are you talking the language of the using the terms sustainability, net zero, diversity, equity, whatever it is that what is the of your organization or your target organization, etc. When you do some research, you will get to know about the language of the leaders, their vision, mission, core values, and how you use what your project that you have done, what your achievements that you have done, how you link to that. Then, if you're able to tell, then they will be resonant. It's all about character, behavior, desire, traits, how you emotionally connect to them. So it's all about. So just give me a minute. Today I had a wonderful discussion with my mentor. So almost, so it's all everything is an emotional decision, and they apply logic. Why should they hire you? So are you able to impact them emotionally? Most people think that I'm a perfect performer, etc. I will get promoted, etc. I will get job, etc. But is it? It's all about the emotional decision, and then they apply the logic. Then why this person should be selected? And are you able to suppose now it's all about, as I mentioned, impact and influence. So when they are hiring, suppose if they are looking for that post or with the promotion or within the organization or external. So what is that you will be able to? What is it for me? What is it for them? Are you able to? If you're clear on that, then the chance of you getting promoted, etc. Your hype will be very very clear. Otherwise, if you're just chasing that role for a better salary, etc., there's a chance that you may not be able to get. But what is that you will make? What is that in that role? Why do you want that? Are you clear why do you want that role and why you are the best fit for that role? So that's the most important thing because there may be so many people with similar experience, similar skills, similar results. Just like marathon race, how many people have run the race, started the race, how many people finish, and how many people collect the awards. So only top to 4 to 5 percenters. Similarly, so many people are there, similar skills, etc. So for you, and those who get the awards and rewards are only top to 4 or 5%. The Pareto's law, 20-80 principle, 80-20 principle. And so 100 people start the race, 20 people finish, and out of 20 people, 20 people another 20% of this 20% collect the awards, etc. So Pareto's law, Pareto's law, 20-80 principle. So be a top 4 percenters. So how do we be the top 4 percenters? Any other question that you wanted to mention but not there, Manoj? Fine. Okay, if no, then I will start the topic of today. Fine. So Google. So everybody day in and day out on the mobile, everybody are on Google, but are you using Google effectively? Are you using Google effectively? How many of you know how many ways that Google you can use effectively? The first most important thing is Google search. Simple Google search is available. Let us say product or project manager. This I think most people know. Fine. So are you able to see my screen? Sorry. Fine. So this is the most simple thing that Google will give you multiple. So it aggregates various from portals, etc. Then it gives you. Similarly, this is one of the keyword that I've used, but you can use multiple keywords based upon this. Let us just open. So this is for one look. Then maybe multiple tabs. You can have multiple tabs used. You can have multiple job posts. Use it. Go to the various tabs. So software, etc., etc., so that you can filter. So this gives a broad number of opportunities. So as I mentioned, everything is about finding abundance when other people find none. Fine. So this is so the first one is all about this one and a Google Alert. The next is Google Alert. So create a Google Alert like project manager. So then give the options, choose a region, and choose so that it will land in your email. So similarly, use the various multiple keywords to showcase so that it lands in your email. So this is also quite known. So Google Alerts. So create an alert, choose various things. Suppose if you are looking outside India, choose this and choose the frequency, etc. And you will get an alert. So create an alert so that it will get in your email. Hope that is so. That's a Google. That was about the Google alert. And Google Trends. Now coming to Google Trends. So Google Trends, you can know about the trends, whether what you're looking for, is there any opportunity? So how can you, and Google Alerts, also you can do some research. Sometimes it will not give you the exact job of posting. Try with multiple keywords, then Google Trends will be whether that jobs are available or not. Even the keyword that you're looking, you may think that a lot of multiple opportunities, but such opportunities does exist or not. Yeah. Like so. So now let us take some. Okay, enterprise architecture will take some months. So whether there is some trend, whether people are searching for such things based on your keyword. So now let us say, so we use in UAG. Okay, so they're not such. Now let us change the location. Suppose now, let us say, okay, no, then let us say Germany. So in some it is there, in some it is not there. So based on your keywords, then if this is not working, if then just change and also make some comparison. So now let us say some other, I'm taking some random, okay, the multiple search. So there's somebody is searching. May not be for job, may not be, but this will give you an at least indication. Then you can go little narrow. It will go narrow, which they can go to which places. Then maybe fine. This is some of the examples. Again, just an example of there. So how you can use this for your research, for knowing about our opportunities. Google Maps. So daily people are using Google Maps, but are they using the right? So again, so now let us say Google Maps. I'll take some random example. So then you can tweak it near instead of near me or your places, whatever it is, and try to find. Especially this may be useful for freshers, etc. So what I meant to say, there's opportunities. Maybe you have to just explore. Find how to find abundance when people find none. I'm not telling 100% it may be okay, but fine, it will give you something. Maybe you can visit a website. Maybe you can just give a call, especially for freshers and all. So freshers should definitely be able to get some opportunities in there. Unfortunately, today we do not have more people. Fine. So that was about, and Google News. Definitely, when you see a new project coming, so new project coming is published, and then so L&T backs a 10,000 crore project. Fine. So apply, and just I will tell you how I got a first. I got first opportunity. That time a public issue. One company was coming up with a public issue, shares, etc. Then I directly went to that organization and then submitted my resume. So that was a time, old time, fine. And then I got an opportunity, and luckily it happened that there was some known person also, that MD was known to my relative. In fact, coincidentally, he landed that day, the day I went. It's a coincidence that I landed. I went, I was applied, I got an interview call, my relative landed, and his relative was MD of that organization and worked. So we never know. That's why I mean, when you contribute, never know, universe will give back to you in a manner that you will not believe. Mm. So, here what I meant to Google News. So whenever it's used, new projects is coming, new funding is there, something is there. So maybe opportunity when something new projects are there. So act upon that. So that time I just saw an ad. This company is coming with greenfield project. It may require from fresher. I was a fresher. I didn't apply for shares that time, but I just took my resume and directly went to the office. So these days, okay, you not go physically, you can go digitally, you can go and explore various options, websites, etc. And Google Scholar, especially, and this is especially so Google Scholar explore Google Scholar. And do some research. This is basically used for do some based do some research on the topic based. So it may give you wide range of topics. So let us say enterprise architecture only. Yes. So opportunity instead of uh, jobs, let us say opportunities or projects or whatever it is. Let us try to who are coming up with opportunity. Opportunities. Let us say maybe it will help in your in your interview. So how do you this maybe this not telling just about jobs, maybe even explore jobs. But earlier we found that there were very little people trending on enterprise architecture. But here a lot of architects are there. Some may be old also, may not be new. Fine, but maybe it will help in that. So try to use this so Google Scholar. So explore this, explore and research because the important part of your job search is research. Research is the most important. Most people neglect research about an organization, researching about the people, researching about their CBDT, character, behavior, desire traits. So that was about the thing, and you can. And so Google Docs for preparing your documents, then Google Drive, and the most important thing of Google, most people are again not using the another most important thing of Google is YouTube. So YouTube is also part. So as I always say, knowledge is available everywhere, Google, YouTube, etc. Problem is an implementation. So when you're using the right keywords, then try to get a lot of information. Though I have got my own LMS, learning management system, etc. So every creator, etc., every coach. So we also learn from various things from Google, YouTube, etc. So YouTube is a wonderful thing to try, but when you are using the right thing, the problem only with this, it is not in a structured manner. So people come here for structured learning. No. And also most accountability. Here they do not. The only problem with Google, YouTube, etc. is all about accountability. And moreover, it will give random information which may not be correct. And here you are here for structured information and so that there is more accountability. So there's a push and pull factor for you to achieve your objectives. So that was about the nine things where how you can uh, use Google. And if anybody has got any more methods, better you additionally you're welcome. You're free to mention. So I will also include. So thanks, Sumant. You mentioned how to find abundance when people find none. Gratitude. Gratitude is the most important thing. Yes, gratitude. It's all about the mindset transformation. So skill set and tool set constitute only. So though I extensively use ChatGPT, but what I say is ChatGPT was not there yesterday. It is there today. May not be there tomorrow, but your mindset is there. Oh. Because most people they are not getting the hikes, promotions, jobs, etc. because they're chasing the butterfly. So butterfly flies away. So they to catch the butterfly, they are practicing high jump, pole vault, fast running. But butterfly flies even higher. So instead of that, build a garden. So build a garden to attract your butterflies. So inner cleans leads to outer shine. If you're not getting results, do not blame the external world. Just look inside. What things? Do not blame the ATS. Do not blame the boss. Do not blame external one. Think what may be going wrong at your center. Maybe they are also to be blamed. Does it whether you have to do some course correction at your end, because what my mentor says is all about the inner clean leads to outer shine. I think Manoj has. I think you have enrolled in my uh, Manoj, my mentor's membership. Mhm. So Manoj got an opportunity. So my mentor opened up a since I'm a diamond member of my mentor. So he has given as an angel mentorship. So and Manoj was first to uh, cling on to that, and so he was able to get mentorship. So he can get now directly mentored by my mentor. My mentor has got a community, huge community. So what I not received. Mm, okay, maybe, but I got information that you've been selected, that you've been selected. Maybe it will, and it is not happening next Tuesday. I think after that, because there is some shift actually. Because as I mentioned, the last date was extended, and I think that's the reason maybe you're not get. But I got information. I got that information that you've been selected. Okay. Otherwise, maybe the mail. Just check emails. Email. Most emails will land in promotion folder, spam folder, junk folder. Because it's all they'll use all email marketing tools, so it may like just check what could be the subject. Okay, one minute. Manoj, W. Manoj W has just registered for Freedom 5.0 bundle. So maybe just type your name or Freedom 5.4 bundle. Maybe you'll just check. It may land in some folder, spam folder, etc. Or maybe I'll just wait. Because since it is extended, maybe then it will immediate. But you should be able to get that. Mm. Fine. Okay, I was thanks. So what my mentor always says, it's all about how can you find abundance. I repeat whatever my mentor says, and in fact today whatever I mentioned is all about that. So if anybody has got anything other than as I listed few, and if anybody how you're using Google. So just the most important, can anybody tell what Google Map? What's the greatest thing learning from Google Map? So no need of typing, you can even tell. Open the, I think you can open your, yes, you can unmute, yes, you can unmute and tell what is a big learning from Google Map? No? So Google Map says a start and there is a destination. So when you thanks, Sumant, for that. So Google Map never says go back to your start point. When you encounter challenges, when you encounter roadblocks, when you encounter, it always says that there is an alternate path. When you miss a turn, when you take a wrong turn, it will always say how you go forward. It will never tell go back. That's the biggest learning that you have to take, learning from a Google Map. Google Map always says it will lead to your destination. Come what may, there's a challenge, there's a roadblock, there's an encounter, there's a no way. Fine, it will say, oh, you have missed the path, you have missed the turn. It will always say that there is another way, there is another path for you to reach. It will never says go back. So that's the biggest learning. And the second thing that thing, it will always say your next opportunity can be just behind you, so it will find out so the shortest possible way to reach your objective. So what is the objective that here? And thanks, unfamiliar places accessible. Yes, thanks for that. Fine. So that's the biggest learning that one can have from Google Map. And Google Map can also be used. Maybe it will give you some thing, but maybe just tweak. If you know that the software companies just use in suppose you are in Dubai, suppose example, then use a software companies. And can anybody try? Let me just check. Can anybody now? You can share the screen. If anybody there, you can use Google Maps for finding opportunities. Can share the screen. Yes, thanks, was Sumant. Okay, fastest finger. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you for your time. Thanks. And if you want to book a one-to-one call to know more about, you are welcome. I will share your code and WhatsApp or email. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Hope you got some value.
Anything to search on this?
No, I just wanted just these are the various things. And can you just see Google? Yes, we are aware. Google Map is. Can you able to see? Go from just go to Google Map. Just type. Um, which kind of organization I will have this enterprise architecture? What are the keywords that you are having?
Oh, Wipro, no?
No, don't type Wipro. Don't type Wipro. You want to know, like Wipro, how many organizations are there? So,
Okay.
enterprise architecture. Architect means it may show some interior that architecture organizations or companies. These use companies instead of organizations. Companies you write. Enterprise architecture companies you type near me. Okay. Maybe you have to use the keyword. Maybe you have to just check which of the keywords may be relevant because it will take architects. Yoga. Maybe so. As I mentioned, always Google or any third party is only a gateway. Always your direct everything action is to be in the website. So action is in the website. Whether any third party, Google, whatever it is, use this as a gateway and go to the actual website and then submit your resume or do the research, etc.
So this is my computer in Dubai. So let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, um, Oh, it is only showing one.
Well, it is one job learning.
So learning is wrong.
Mm.
Uh, uh, yes. Yes. It says only one.
Well, maybe yes. Or you have to you have to play with the keywords. Program maybe
Okay.
different. Or use the common word, most common, like your key. What was that other in your?
Mm. Now it came something, but it's more on architecture of a construction company.
Construction company. If you use the architecture, may not work. Uh, Software may be too wide. I think the software companies
Yeah, right. A bit too wide.
maybe too wide. It may be too wide. Mm. That's why for freshers, actually, it may be helpful, but experience may not. But uh, freshers can try and just I tell example is just if fresher is there, just take this list and then go on a visiting spree
Mm.
of a website and then apply. Fresher maybe he is not
Yeah.
joined. Gosh. And, okay, hope you found value or you found something there, man. And if you have got, if you're using Google in a better way, then let me add points to that. And thanks for your time, and hope you have learned some point so that you can apply and then take it to the next level. So next level of utilizing this most commonly used Google everywhere. We use Google everywhere, but not the right. Similarly, when using Google, you will give a lot of opportunities, but go to the website and then apply. Apply with a cover letter. Thanks. If you have any questions, you can ask. Uh, so mark your attendance on the app. Mark attendance. Oh, I want to gamify one day and gamify gamification of the attendance, gamification of points. Maybe I'm thinking, I don't know, June. Let's see how it happens. Gamification and so it's all about gamification at this one, but more of accountability for you to take action. Because once you are accountable to yourself, definitely you will get results. Because otherwise, life take over. Then, because if you there are opportunities, abundance, but the only thing is it's all about the right the path to reach that. Thank you. And if you have no questions, then I can close for the day. Did you check, Manoj, your spam folders or any folders? Not able to unmute? No, I think you've got the options. You can unmute. No, I think permission is there to unmute themselves. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, no issue. Okay, thanks for your time. Thanks for your effort. Thanks for your energy. And so tomorrow I will be having tomorrow. So this time we are lagging behind. So today the last sixth mission will be on tomorrow because 30th is Wednesday and we are beginning the new thing. So this time I'm lagging behind. So I can blame the whole thing. I got stuck up in rain. I got stuck up in traffic. So I couldn't come. So I can blame, but the problem is with me. I could have planned a better way. So I apologize for that. So don't blame the external world. So you can blame the other incident was there, but it's again lack of planning on my side. So this time for shortage. So already we have finished yesterday was 27th and it was the last Sunday, but we could have only mission 5. So mission 6 I'll be taking on Tuesday tomorrow. Mission 6 is very, very important actually even for job search. So a lot of principles can be applied for, especially for senior leaders. Mission 6 is it can be useful for job search also, though it is named as appraisals and promotions. So we'll be finishing this month edition with tomorrow. It is not yet listed in the app. I will create Commission 6 and send an email. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your energy. And wish you transformation and growth. Wish you success. See you. Thank you.